what are the real actions that organizations can do to enable inclusion in this direction?
So many different places to start, and so this may not be linear, but one that first comes to mind quickly is updating policies. We should make sure that we have policies around non-discrimination and bullying and anti-harassment that include LGBTQ plus individuals, and that is not always the case. We should be looking at policies around dress code expectations, making sure that they're neutral when it comes to and without stereotypes about gender or those types of expectations. So I think there's a real opportunity there around all things related to policies and thinking even structurally, systemically. What are the options on our forms? What is the language and signage on bathrooms? How does our HR department look at gender parity or gender diversity? What are we tracking even? So there's a lot around establishing a culture that is inclusive, but a lot of it can actually start with looking at our policy. Another opportunity I think is really around recruitment that is thoughtful. So if we want to have diverse, innovative, teams that really usher in innovation, we know it's important to have diverse teams. So when we're advertising when we're doing our recruitment, thinking about advertising the fact that we have benefits available, for example, partners of the same gender or the same sex, or family leave and health coverage for partners. Perhaps actively going to LGBTQ friendly recruiters or sponsoring events, LGBTQ community events, co-sponsoring them. Making sure that your job postings have language that is gender neutral. So many times, really well-intentioned people start off with language of ladies and gentlemen, or it's important that all men and women. And as soon as we're saying that, a lot of us we're used to it, but it sort of falls on. There's a bit of a sort of internal sigh. So there's a lot that can be done around recruitment, and a third that I'm thinking of is really being intentional, making the investment around awareness and education. So educating leaderships on the benefits of inclusion, on the benefits of having a welcoming environment, making sure that leadership is on board. When leadership is on board, it makes all the difference. So